come up here, 1st and 10. Here's the third-year man, Isaiah Pacheco. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. Here's Williams now to throw. That one is complete to Hardman. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. That's Juju Brents in on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That one intercepted. Picked by the rookie from Arkansas. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need, but really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They face 2nd down and 7. Throwing is Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick six.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. Not much happening there, just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Williams. That's caught. It's A.J. Barner, the tight end. A pickup of 12 yards. That's enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To throw is Williams. Now for the 3rd time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Juju Brents. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
First down, Chiefs.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now the Georgia Bulldog. Here's Nick Chubb. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through 1. It's the Chiefs on top. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Here's 2nd and 2. Here's a handoff to Chubb. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a gain of 10. And the first down, Chiefs.
Once again, it's Chubb. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. And he's into the end zone. Nick Chubb, touchdown Chiefs. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
At their own 30-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll get about 5.
Isaiah Pacheco, the ball carrier. Brian Branch on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They put Kelsey in motion. Williams to throw on second down. And he gets that to Hardman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. He connects with Jordan Addison. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
You don't want to make a living off of making these kind of throws, Mike. It's one thing to throw into tight coverage, but it's another thing to throw into tight double coverage. And while the quarterback gets away with one here, I don't think you want to make a living doing it.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll be second down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They've got it at the 8, first down and goal. To throw it again, it's Williams. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Now, after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach offensively. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
First down was not very good. Here's second and goal. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I will be right back after this. Now, here's second and goal. Here's Williams. Over the middle, that's Kelsey.
Great timing and anticipation. The second the tight end's head turned around, the quarterback put the ball on him, and now it's, hey, let's see who wants to tackle this big guy and bring him to the ground.
They'll try and throw, and here's Williams. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
First and 10 now from the 36. Jackson gonna keep it himself. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. On third down, Jackson. Caught by the tight end, Wiley.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
The score, Chiefs 24, Blues nothing.
All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. A big one there to start the second half. It covers 51 yards.
A 51-yard gain. First down, Kansas City.
On 1st and 10, it's Chubb. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
The pick number 3 brings up 2nd and 7 at the 19-yard line.
Now Chubb. And the Chiefs are likely going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 10-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
He was brought along by the 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
They'll run with Chubb. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball
To the goal line and in. Jared Wiley. Touchdown, KC. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
The kick is good. Makes the score Chiefs 31, Blues nothing. First Boswell set.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. Off play action. Here's Williams. To the left side, caught by Kelsey. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Pullman. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll run it straight ahead with Chubb. And this offensive line creating running space. He'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Jackson now. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And this one blown up. Good surge. Drop him. A loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line. They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, Jackson. And he's in. Nick Chubb. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. A handoff to Pacheco. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
They put Kelsey in motion. A play fake. Now Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. This one brought in by Curtis Samuel. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Running is Chubb. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. catch made right side. It's Johnson. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now Jackson. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Every time a quarterback is sacked, everyone kind of looks around at the offensive line and like, oh, come on, guys, pick it up. I don't think this was on the O-line at all. I think the quarterback is holding on to the ball too long. You know what they say, Mike? Sacks, those are quarterback stats.
He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, Mike, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. Here's Chubb. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. In motion, it's Waddle. They run on the jet sweep. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Chiefs. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Next the score, Chiefs 45, Blues nothing. Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
They're on the 30-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. Oh, he pumps up the football.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles...
And more of the same. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week. Quick.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
On 2nd down, Chubb. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. And strong running takes them down to the 9.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.